Hello, I'm Tilly, and today I'm going to show you my scraps. This is a big box of scraps that I've bought from Pound Fabrics. Now, my previous video I showed you the rest of the order where I showed the fabric that I bought by the metre, but I wanted to do the box of scraps separately because it's a big box of lots and lots of fabric, so it might take a little while to go through. Now, this was £7 and it was an absolute bargain. Now, this was part of my bigger order. So on Pound Fabrics, you pay postage and packing and all that sort of stuff by the weight of the order. So they cap it at £6.99. So this is a heavy box. So I didn't want to pay all the postage on this. So I make sure to have other things that I want to buy so I can add it all in together. So the total cost of the order was £63.49, and £6.99 of that was the delivery. So part of it was for the other fabric and part of it was for this fabric, but because it's capped at £6.99, actually the rest of the order would have cost £6.99 because I got it to £6.99 and then I added this box. I hope that makes sense because I wanted it to cost as least amount as possible. So I didn't want to order this box of scraps and pay £6.99 just for a box of scraps. Although it's still well worth it. I've had one box before. I'll just put a picture up of the previous box of scraps that I bought. I didn't record it, but I have got a picture. So I'll show you that on here now to just so you can compare. Now, we'll go through this, I'll do it as quickly as I can. Now, my idea with this is to make as many things as I possibly can to get the value out of it. So we've got a nice piece of black cotton. This is a thick cotton. It's really nice. And that is a very good size piece. I'm not going to measure everything because it will just take too long, but I will just, to give you an idea of scale and everything, this one is 100 and it's about 148-ish wide and 30 centimeters long. So that's just that one piece that I just, to give you an idea. I will measure some of the pieces, but just not all of them. This looks to be a similar sort of size. This is a nice fabric. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But what I thought I would do was make from this box of scraps so I can show you the sort of things that I would do for it, because I do make a lot of things for charities. So I thought what I would do, here's a challenge I've set myself, is make as many things as I can and show you what I make from this box of fabric. Not in this video because it might take me a little while, but I'm going to get through it as quickly as I possibly can. So these you will hopefully recognise when I make things up. So this is a piece of satin, and I actually did buy these. These haven't been on the website long, and they're only £1.75 a metre, and it's really nice quality. It's quite thick. It's a good quality fabric. A nice satin. There's the green one here as well, and that's a nice size. So some of these scraps might be end of rolls, so they could have printed writing on, they could have stickers on, they could have staples and things in them, and bits cut out, all sorts of things. So you just need to be careful when you're going through it. Make sure there's no sharp bits because it does say that could be staples in them. Well, that's a nice piece of crepe. That's beautiful. Look at that beautiful rich colour. Absolutely stunning, that. Now these satin would make a nice vest top or a little cami top, wouldn't they? This is a good size piece. So the width of that is that's about 156 centimetres wide, and it's about half a metre. Yeah, good half a metre. That's about 58 centimetres. So that's a good size piece, isn't it? In the scraps. And it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. So again, that would make a nice little cami top. Nice piece of textured cotton here. Again, a nice size piece. Look at that. That's a good size piece of fabric. And a nice thickness as well. So I can make some bags out of these. Probably end up making a lot of bags, a lot of kitchen type things like some bowl cozies or some placemats or some coasters, some storage baskets. I love making storage baskets. I make a lot of storage baskets. Now this is a prime example of the scrap stuff. This is a piece that's been joined together. It's also got a sticker on it. So it's joined together, kind of like a pillowcase, half a pillowcase. But we can still do something with it. It's still good quality fabric, nice thick cotton. So that would be perfect for making bags and things with. Nice sturdy fabric that. It's a good size piece. Oh, this is a stretch jersey. That's nice. See, it's got some stretch in it. Nice stretch jersey. So this would make, well, I've got a little grandson, he's 5 months old. Oh, he's gorgeous. So I'm making loads of stuff for him at the moment. So this could make some little t-shirts or little leggings, or it can make headbands. I love working with jersey. Now I have got an overlocker, but if you haven't got an overlocker, you can still sew jersey just on your normal sewing machine using a zigzag stitch or a stretch stitch. So this is a very fine, like a velvet, just a narrow piece, but I can still do something with that. See, this has got the stickers on as well, look. Sometimes these stickers can be hard to get everything off and leave a sticky residue, but I can still make something out of that. It can be used for a panel in putting a panel in a bag, or it can be used for something. Sequins. Now, I'm not a fan of sequins. I'm not a fan of glittery things or sequins and that sort of stuff. I just don't do glitter. I'm not a glittery girl. But it is, if you're into glitter, into sequins, it's a nice fabric. It's a stretch and a nice size piece. So I'll either use it, I don't even like touching it actually. I don't even like the feel of these things. Now I'll either make something with it, or what I don't use, and I know if I know I'm not going to use something, I do pass it on to other people. I pass it on to people that are either for the school, which is not far away, or people that make things out of scraps the same as I do. There's tons of people that makes things out of scrap fabrics. So all a bit of Christmassy fabric here. So nothing gets wasted. And if it's too small for making anything out of, then it'll go in the stuffing bag. Bit of Christmas fabric, Christmas puddings, little poly cotton for the feel of that. It's quite nice. It's a nice feel. It's a little bit stiff, but definitely good for making Christmassy ornaments. So a nice little piece, plenty to make a few things out of. So that's good. I do like it when I get cotton in these sort of boxes. Now this is another piece that's been worked. It's been sewn up and discarded. So this is like a crepe type fabric. So a good size. Feels a bit like linen. So a good size to work with. See how creased it is. Linen is obviously a typically creasy. It creases a lot, doesn't it, linen? Now we've got some denim. Oh, a big piece of denim. That's a good size. That's a nice size, that. So that's nice thickness as well. Hasn't got stretch to it. Maybe a tiny bit of stretch, but not much. And it has got some damage to it there, but still plenty to use. So what size is this piece? Because this is a nice size. That's about 145 wide by 56 centimetres. So that's, again, over half a metre. Excellent. So you can see it's such good value, isn't it? And we've only just touched the surface of this box. I get really excited. I love going through these because you just never know what you're going to get. Now this is a stretch. It's got a little bit of stretch to it. It's a cotton, quite a stiff fabric. And it's, does that come up on camera? It's like a dark grey, like a school trouser grey, I call it. See, these are some of the things you get in, where's it gone? There, I just dropped it. You get these little tag things in sometimes. So just be careful of these little bits and pieces, and you get that sort of thing on them. But that's fine, still plenty to use there. Right, oh, this is a big piece. This is some sweatshirt fabric. It's nice, very nice. Now, it is black. I don't know if it comes up, that's just a bit stuck to it. Nice fleecy fabric with some stretch to it. Nice bit of stretch, so that will make a nice size top. Gosh, it's a big piece. How big that is? It's a big piece. My arms aren't wide enough. Let me measure it. Yes, that's definitely a good usable piece, that is. So that's 200 wide, 200 centimetres wide. And we've got 89 centimetres. Bargain, isn't it? Absolute bargain. And it feels lovely and soft. So I imagine it'll be some sweatshirt made out of that, or possibly some shorts for the huckster. For Neil, he might get some shorts as well. Now, this is typically bits that you get in a scrap box. It's got the stamps on it and it's got the stickers on it. So it'll be from the beginning of the roll, but still some usable parts to it. And that end, it's got a stamp on it. but still usable. It's cotton, and can still get bits out. There's another piece of it there. That looks like it hasn't got anything on, that's fine. That's the same stuff. Yep, same stuff. Oh, there's another piece. Oh, this has also got the writing and that on it. Little piece of grey cotton, which has also got writing on it. But still usable. Some good sections that are still usable on that. So a nice little bit of poly cotton. A lot of this is poly cotton actually. Similar, another piece of white, but a decent size. So these could be used for linings of purses or, you know, pencil case type things. A thicker piece of cotton. This is navy. A decent size. So this is a piece of organza type fabric. Never know what to do with these smaller pieces of this. I'll find something. It's got a sticker on it and it's got a stamp on it, but I'll find something. If I don't, I will pass it on because it's not something I really use much of. A piece of white thick cotton, but again it's got the stickers on it, but a good usable piece. It's like sheeting for sheets. Bed sheets, I mean. Another piece of cotton. Cotton is always usable. You can always use it for something, even if it's just a lining for a little purse. More of that sheer stuff. It's got stickers and that on. I don't think I'll use it, you know. But I know somebody that will. So I'll probably be passing this on. There's no point in keeping hold of this if I know I'm not going to use it. Because, you know, space, hoarding, fabric. We've all got it and we all do it, don't we? It can't just be me. That's a nice vibrant orange. That's screaming pumpkin. That's a good sized piece. So, might be making something early for Halloween with that piece. Oh, a nice piece of wool. Oh gosh, a good size as well. That is wool, proper wool. So that's it close up. That's the back of it. It's nice. Quite nice that. If I had a bigger piece, I'd make like a little blazer. But it's not enough for that, but I'll find something. Oh, this is nice. That's a nice piece of fabric. Now, it feels like cotton touch polyester. That's what it feels like to me. It's beautiful. I love that. And that's a good size piece as well. That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, good size piece. Let me have a quick measure of this one. So that is 146 wide. And we've got 47 centimetres of it. See what I mean? It's good value, isn't it, for £7, this box? And we've got still tons left in there yet. So that's a really nice piece of fabric. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I've got a piece of polycotton with butterflies. Really quite pretty. A nice size again. That would make a nice little girl's dress, possibly. There'd be enough in there to make a little dress. Oh, now this, I've got some of this. This little jersey. It's a very stretchy. Actually, this one is got quite mucky. Can you see that? It might wash off. Oh, sorry, got itchy nose. It's all the fluff from the fabric. But it's a nice stretched jersey, but it has got a lot of stretch to this. They do it in quite a few different colours. But that is a nice size piece. It just needs a wash, but it all needs washing really. It's a bit of a controversial point sometimes whether to wash fabric or not, but I do wash my fabric. Because, you know, they use chemicals and all sorts on it, don't they? And you don't know where it's been stored. So I do wash my fabric. Right, this is a piece of, it nearly feels lycra. I'd say it's a thin lycra or jersey. Yeah, that's nice. And a good size piece as well. Look at that, that's a good size piece. Now that would definitely enough to make a top. Make a t-shirt out of that, that would be perfect. It's about 150-ish wide. And we've got 58 centimetres, so again over half a metre. So very usable piece. Just a little bit of gingham, little red gingham. It's got the writing stamp on the end, but some usable pieces in there. Some more of that grey cotton, the polycotton. So this is a piece of cotton. It's got the stickers and stuff on it. But a thin cotton, that's nearly like a muslin type cotton. In fact, that could be used. Now that, I might actually wash that up, hem it, cut it to size, hem it, and use it as a straining cloth. Because it would be perfect for in my kitchen. Two bits out. Oh, now this is more of the sort of stuff I don't like. Feels funny. Now, I'm sure a lot of people love this. It's like mermaid fabric, and it's got a stretch to it, like a lycra, for making swimming costumes with and that type of thing. But You can see the back. Oh, it's got quite a nice stretch to it. So I don't know what it is. I'm just not into that sort of fabric. I mean, it looks pretty, doesn't it? But it feels funny to me. So I got this out just now, didn't I? It's a little bit of lace. So I'll probably be using that as to add a bit of detail to something, like a bag or something like that. Another piece of jersey. So this has got a sewn line through it. Two pieces being attached. Can you see the join along there? And that goes all the way across. Oh, see, like that. But still got some usable piece in that. It's making my arms ache. So we've got I've seen this on the website. This is fans, like those sort of fans. Not that keen of it, but it can still be used. It can be, just because I don't like it doesn't mean to say other people aren't going to like it. So I can still make it up into something for the charity stalls, or I think that's a piece of cotton touch polyester. Now this is quite pretty. It has got writing on it. Bit of ditzy going on. It's just a long narrow strip of it, and it is quite thin. So if I do, it's like the gauze type stuff, quite thin. Oh, another piece of that fine meshy stuff, which will be going on the giveaway pile. Little scrap piece. Now, might be enough to get a scrunchie out of. Yeah, I might get a scrunchie out of that, just the one, and then the rest, the other piece will go to the stuffings pile. So another little, this is just a very narrow piece, and it's got writing on. Some more of that lilac cotton, poly cotton, it's got the stamp on it, and some more of the grey that we had earlier. Just small pieces, so not open them up because they're very small pieces. Oh no, this is nice, the little Scotty dogs. Is there an right way up? Some of them are upside down, whichever way you have it. That's nice, isn't it? That's really pretty. Probably make a little dog coat out of it. Yeah, that's pretty. So some more of the grey trouser fabric, just a little piece. Some white sheeting type fabric, which we'll probably use as liner. Now this is a piece, it's quite double, oh it's doubled over. It's quite thick actually. Did we have one the same as this earlier, or was it a different colour? So it's the same as we had where it's joined in the corner, like a pillowcase. but still a big piece of usable fabric for something. Some stretch lycra. It's got a big hole in the middle, but still got a couple of usable pieces either side. Oh, look what I found. A piece of tapestry fabric. Oh, I love this tapestry fabric. It's not a bad size. How gorgeous is that? Oh, it's beautiful. It's thick like tapestry for using for upholstery and bags. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now this is £9.75 a metre on the website. I know because I've looked at it several times thinking, should I or shouldn't I? But that's a nice piece. So let's measure it. It is about 140 wide by just short of a metre. It's about 47 centimetres. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. That's beautiful. Now when you think £9.75 a metre, and we've got just short of a metre there. So we've paid £7 for the whole box. And that's just short of half a metre, not just short of a metre, just short of half a metre. It's about 47 centimetres. It's pretty good, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love. Some more of that polycotton with the writing on it. Oh, this is a piece of curtain, blackout curtain fabric. Well, that's where it's been stuck to the end of the roll. Look, can you see it's got the cardboard paper on it. So this is just the end of roll piece of blackout liner for curtains. Not quite sure what I'd do with that. That will probably work on a bag. Oh, it might work on like a wash bag for the lining, because it's kind of like a bit rubbery. Yeah, that's a possibility actually. Oh, got some more of that sweatshirt fabric. And a big piece. Wow. Yes, a big piece, and it's the same black, because I don't know if it looks great on the camera, and that is 90 centimetres, 92 centimetres, so a good sized piece. It's the full width. I don't know if you can see, it's got lines on it. Oh, can you just see those lines? That's got it all. It's not a fault, it's how the fabric is. It's got lines on it. So we've got two pieces of that. Oh, this is a piece of bamboo toweling. It is so soft, it's gorgeous. I wish you could feel this because it's beautiful. So we've got a long, narrow bit. So that will be used for maybe some baby bibs for my grandson, washcloths, makeup wipe, that type of thing. Oh, I wish there was more of that. I wonder if there's any more on the bottom. I wish that was a bigger piece. I might have, they do remnants of toweling. I did try to get one once, but then it went out my basket before I got checked out. So I'll I'm going to try and get some remnants of the toweling. Hopefully I'll be quick enough next time. Oh, this is nice. I've seen this on the website as well. This is planets. It's only a small piece, but it's quite nice. It's a thin cotton. I was just trying to think what I can make for a boy, because there's not many boy type fabrics in here at all, really. So I was just trying to think what I could make. I'll have a think. I'll try and make something when I make everything up from this. Now this is a piece of cotton, like ditzy flowers. Just a thin piece, a narrow piece, but definitely usable. It's got some writing on one end, but definitely usable. Oh, some more denim. It's a different type of denim to the other piece that I had. It's quite a thinner piece. So I think these will probably be used for making bags. Another piece. Well, this is a different piece again. That's quite a nice size. Oh, not a bad size. So we're looking at 152 wide by about 43. So 43 centimeters. So very usable piece. So this is a piece of lining material with dots on it. Quite a pretty one, that actually. Now it has got a little join on the end there, little sewed up bit, and it's got a stamp there. But other than that little bit, it looks absolutely brilliant. So that's a good piece. That is a nice size. We've got the full length, the full width, and that is 120 wide, and the length 66. So good sized piece. Oh, guess what I found? Some more tapestry fabric. Not as pretty as the last one, but still very nice. So that's the back of it, and that's the front. So it's really good quality fabric. So this is about 35 centimeters long. So I'm guessing these are going to be bags, really, because I haven't got much height to them, so that you're limited what it can make. But oh, look at this! But it can make some wonderful bags. Oh, this is so gorgeous and soft. It's beautiful. This is the dimpled fleece. I don't know if it's called dimpled fleece, but something like that. It's called, can you see the texture to it? The dimply texture. Oh, it's so soft. Oh. Now, the other good thing about getting these scrap boxes is you can use these as sample pieces. So I've been looking at this and thinking, oh, should I get some of that? And then you get a piece like this, it's like ordering a sample piece. So now I've felt this, I know for sure that I'm going to get some more of this. I think it's only in white. I think, I'm not sure. But that's not a bad size. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh gosh, it's so snuggly. So that is 160 wide. So one piece, it's longer one end than it is the other. So I'll measure the shortest part. It's about 45 centimetre, and the other end is 51. So it tapers a bit. Oh, I wish I could snuggle this into you so you could feel it. Have a little snuggle into that. It's beautiful. It's so soft. Oh, I highly recommend just to snuggle into. It's beautiful. Oh, here's some more of that lycra that we had before with the big hole in it. This is a bigger piece. It's the colour comes up very well. It's teal. Looks a different colour on the camera actually, but it's teal. I would say definitely teal, because teal is one of my favourite colours. So not a bad size. It's got a lovely stretch to it. Two-way stretch. Well, probably a four-way stretch actually on it. And the width is 150 wide, and we've got about 48 centimetres long, so just short of a metre. We're getting there. Let me show you. That's what we've got left. I'll do it as quick as I can. So some more of that. We didn't have white, I can't remember. I think it was blue, the other one. It's like the crinkly, feels quite nice actually. It's like a muslin. That's nice. It's not a huge piece, it's quite narrow, but still usable. Oh, this is lovely. This I've got, if you saw the previous video, I actually bought 3 meters of this, and I bought 3 meters in my previous order as well. And I'll show you what I made with it. I made 60 scrunchies. They're beautiful. It works up so well. The colours look amazing. And I made, out of 3 meters, I made 60 scrunchies. So it's on the website, £1 a metre. It's cotton touch polyester. It's so lovely. So that will make a few scrunchies. Add to the pile. These go to the charity that I support. So a bit more for the scrunchie pack. This feels like a piece of viscose, which got a lot of threads going on. Which is a pretty one, but it's only a narrow strip. Viscose is beautiful and it makes gorgeous dresses. It does crease quite a lot though. I don't know if you can see how it creases. It creases quite a lot, but it does make beautiful garments and it drapes beautifully. It's quite thin, but that is just gorgeous. Only a small piece there. Oh, this actually feels like another piece of viscose. That's pretty. But it's only a narrow piece. But I will find something to make with it out of my challenge that I've set myself. And I will show you everything. I will do a video to show you what I make from this. Exactly what I do with it all. So we've got another piece of what looks like viscose as well. Like an animal print. Got a lot of threads going on here. So that's another narrow piece, but it is pretty. It's very pretty. So we've got some embroidered cotton. Sometimes it's a job to tell which is the front and back of this. But it's thin, it's like broderie anglais, but it's embroidered cotton. Pretty. Only a narrow piece. So that's the end look. You see where it's been a plain bit at the end there. So that's why it's been cut off. It's got all the threads going on here, look. Let's get rid of these. Oh, threads everywhere. So a piece of poly cotton. This has got stickers all over it. There's a couple of that end and a couple that end. But it's stuck to me. It's quite a usable size. It's only got the stickers on the end. It's quite a nice piece. Nice vibrant colours. So that's a good size piece to use. And I think I've got another piece. Looks like polycotton. Feels like polycotton. So a ditzy pattern on that. That's also got stickers on it. But another usable size. So a usable piece. We've got a piece of stretch. So a piece of jersey, stretch jersey. It's a long, narrow piece again. Got some good stretch in it, and actually, you know, this piece from earlier, oh looky, looky, they match nicely, don't they? So maybe I could use the two together and make something. Ooh, it's possible. So use the plain teal colour and add a splash of colour pattern by putting a panel in this. I think they'd work nicely together. I do. So that is 160. It's a job to measure it because it's a bit stretchy. Probably about 160. So I've got a piece of felt, a piece of white felt. Now, I might use some of this for making eyes for my plushies. Oh, got a piece of red velvet. Very luxurious. Now, it has got... That's just a piece of sellotape on there, I think. Has got a bit holy, but it's not bad. It's still a nice piece. Looks nice. And it nice stretch to it. Oh, it's got a one-way stretch. It doesn't stretch that way, but it does stretch that way. It's got a good stretch that way. And actually, we're probably Christmas, isn't it? Just screams Christmas. So they might be getting used together. We're nearly there. We're down to the last little few bits now. Piece of canvas. Not sure what I can do with that piece, but I'll have a look. Just a very thin, narrow piece of denim. Or some more of that stretch jersey. Bits of fluff all over the yellow. That's also got a joint in it. There. Can you see? And that goes all the way across. So all the way across. But I might be able to make something out of it. Well, I will be able to make something out of it. Just don't know what yet. Nice, long, but narrow piece. Oh, this is a nice little, another piece of jersey. It's got fairies on it. It's very narrow one end. It's only a narrow piece anyway, but I'll be able to make something out of it. Little piece of with bunny rabbits on, but it's got the sewing through it, so I'm not sure. That might go into the scraps, proper scraps. A bit more Christmas fabric. It's got little gnomes on it, but it is only a narrow piece, but I will be able to use it for something. Another piece of viscose by the look of it. Nice, but very small. Oh, this feels nice. What does this say on here? Because this feels like a Snoozy Fabrics. It's beautiful and soft. Now, I was just trying to look on the website to see if I could find this, because it feels just beautiful. It's so lovely and soft, but I can't find it on the website anywhere. But that's what it is. It's beautiful. But oh, it's so nice and soft. Only a little piece, tiny little piece. So a little bit of lycra, very small piece. It is rolled up, but it's still only very, because it curls at the edges, but it is still only very, very narrow piece of lycra. Some more of that red cotton, some purple lycra, just a very narrow long piece. Oh, this is a piece of like fleece. It's a bit mucky and just a very narrow piece. So maybe use it for a trimming, like a snow trimming type of thing. Little piece of that embroidered cotton again. Just a small bit, really at the bottom. So, mind you, I haven't said that, this is quite a decent size. Piece of lycra. Long piece, long and narrow. There's a lot of long and narrow pieces. Piece of what looks like calico, which is handy because I use the calico for behind the poppers on the dungarees and things like that, to give it a bit of strength. So it's probably what I'll be using that for, because you just use a tiny little piece, little square at a time anyway. So that would be good to use for that. A piece of navy cotton, decent sized piece, just plain navy cotton. Not bad thickness, and it's got a little bit stretch actually to that, so that's a, has it got a stretch? Ooh, the tiniest. No, I don't know if I imagined it now. That's it. That's the last bit in the box. The box is empty. Last little dregs. So that's that. What an amazing scrap box for £7. Now my favourite is the tapestry. Absolute bargain. There's a half a metre there. And the other one, I think it was this, oh, this. Squishing us. Oh, it is just so beautiful and soft. It's amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. So they're my favourites out of the whole thing. But wish me luck trying to make everything out of this, because I do want to show you what I've made. So I've really set myself a challenge because I want to do it as quickly as I can, because I don't want it all just sitting around gathering dust and more scraps going on top of it. But I do want to get it used. So pound fabrics, £7 a box. Well worth it, as I'm sure you'll agree. That is an absolute snip of a price. So try and add it in if you can with other fabrics that you buy to offset the cost of the postage, because I'm sure that on its own would be £6.99 because it is such a heavy box. So I'm sure that would cost £6.99 to post it at least. But they've capped the price as of recording this video at £6.99 for postage. So do have a look if you're in the UK, because I love the site. And like I say, I am not affiliated in any way. I just wanted to give you a chance to see what you can get from there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now.